Dust rained down as the ground trembled. In a deep earthen pit, a massive Komodo dragon thrashed, claws scraping the walls, tail lashing like a whip. Its golden eyes burned with fury, forked tongue flicking, searching for a way out, but there was none. Around the rim, villagers stood frozen. A Komodo isn't just a big lizard, it's a predator that can outrun a man and kill with a single venomous bite. One wrong step in this rescue could turn into a funeral. A young boy shouted he'd seen the dragon fall while chasing a goat. The animal was terrified, striking at the air, dirt flying in all directions. Every second in that pit made it more desperate, and with its back against the wall, more dangerous. The elder's voice cut through the tension. No killing. This island lives with its dragons. We save it without losing a life. But how do you rescue a hunter designed by nature to dominate? For days, the dragon had stalked the island, hunting. First, it took down a water buffalo, then a deer, next, a young boar. But today, it targeted a goat that leaped nimbly up a hill. The Komodo struggled. It couldn't climb, so it did what Komodos do. They wait, they sniff the air, then strike when the time is right. When the goat reached the peak, the Komodo charged. It lunged, jaws snapping, claws extended, hoping to trip the animal. But the goat leaped aside, scrambling out of range. The earth cracked under the dragon's weight. Dirt flew, it chased, slipping, sliding until it hit the slope. Too steep, too slippery. It slid and slid until it landed in a deep pit. And now, trapped, it snarled, whipped around, snapped its jaws, sending rocks flying. Fear pricked at the villagers, making their hands shake. The elder stepped forward. We must help it. It means to do harm, but it's hurt itself. How do you rescue something that wants to kill you? The first plan failed. Two men brought a thick rope, tying it in a large loop. They wanted to pull it out, but the beast lashed out, slamming into the first man. The dragon spat, venom dripping, its eyes flashed malice, but the man yanked away. The dragon snapped its jaws, missing by a hair. It was too dangerous to try again. Pulling it out like a fish meant risking a bite. One scratch from those razor-sharp claws could draw blood. A single drop of human blood would send the dragon into a frenzy. They needed a different strategy, one that would bring the dragon out without a fight. The elders spoke in hushed tones. Finally, an idea. They needed bait, something to lure it out. But what? Then the young boy stepped forward. My goat, he said, his voice shaking. It's still alive. Carefully, they lowered the goat into the pit. The dragon eyed it, sniffing the air, then struck, knocking the animal over. The villagers gasped. The goat bleated, scuttling away, but the dragon was quicker. In a flash, it snatched it up, crunching bone, gulping down fur and all. Then it looked up, smacked with remorse. It hadn't meant to eat the whole thing, but now it was too late. The goat was gone. The dragon wind pawing the dirt, frustration building until it turned and lunged at it. Scrambled, raked its claws across the pit wall, sliding down, falling, and the villagers recoiled. That fall had been too hard, too fast. The dragon lay still, chest rising and falling, probably broken. The elders exchanged glances. Now or never. They had to pull it out before it recovered. Two men knotted thick ropes, lowering a bamboo platform into the pit. The dragon lunged, jaws snapping, inches from the wood. Gasps erupted. They yanked it back. The platform would have to go lower, close enough for the dragon to climb, without giving it a chance to leap at them. Slowly, it emerged. A picture of raw power and coiled menace. Each movement radiated danger. The Komodo straightened, muscles bunching under its leathery skin. With a flick of its tail, it shifted, golden eyes fixed on the bamboo platform above it. As the sun dipped, shadows stretched. The Komodo stopped moving, breathing slow, watching, waiting. The dragon wasn't coming out. Finally, the elder nodded, motioning for two more men to come forward. The ropes were secured around trees, forming a sturdy anchor. Another man joined, descending into the pit. Holding a length of rope, he tied it to the platform, ensuring it would hold the dragon securely. But the question remained, how to get the massive creature to climb. The man looked up, meeting the dragon's unwavering gaze. He knew the urgency. As night fell, the dragon would become bolder, hungrier, more desperate. He started speaking softly, almost a whisper. Easy, little one. We won't hurt you. Come climb aboard. His voice traveled up the rope, carried by the wind, reaching the ears of the trapped Komodo. The dragon stirred. Then after a long pause, it began to move slowly, hesitantly. It crept forward, claws scraping the earthen floor, its bulk shifting, testing the balance. The Komodo was coming out. As it climbed, the man guiding from the side, the villagers pulled, muscles straining, the rope creaking under the strain. The Komodo shifted on the platform, preparing to leap. Suddenly, its tail swung, smashing into one of the rescuer's legs. He stumbled but held on, his grip tightening. With a grunt, the rescuer managed to stay secure. But now the dragon had leverage, clawing at the rope. Slowly, carefully, the Komodo hauled itself onto the platform, eyes fixed on the man with the rope. It hissed, steam puffing out of its nostrils, a warning. Then the men on the ropes gave a final tug, hauling the platform level with the ground. The Komodo paused, head raised, sniffing the air, then bolted, disappearing into the undergrowth. The villagers watched, breaths catching in their chests, as the king of the island slipped away. Relief washed over them, faces breaking into smiles. They had stared down a dragon and lived to tell the tale. In the jungle, survival is power, but mercy is strength. Deep in the emerald embrace of the jungle, where ancient trees touch the sky and secrets sleep beneath the canopy, there are tales that stir the soul and legends that make the heart race. Welcome to Jungle Echoes. Each episode takes you deeper into the green labyrinth, uncovering mysteries both chilling and captivating. From the rustle of leaves to the distant calls of unseen creatures, every sound tells a story. And as you listen, you'll feel as if you're right there amidst the tangled vines and dappled sunlight. There are whispers of forgotten lore, murmurs of ancient spirits, and echoes of survival against all odds. So if you're ready to embark on a journey where the jungle is alive, where the very trees seem to watch and the animals speak in tongues understood only by the wild, then tune in. Let the symphony of the jungle envelop you. Let the drums of the wild resonate within you, and let the spirit of the green embrace guide you. This is Jungle Echoes, where every leaf that falls, every stream that flows, and every creature that calls the jungle home weaves a tale waiting to be heard.